The moment of truth for the both of us. Apocalypse could be the end of us. I love fire, hate shaking off the dust. Baby, what I'm hearing, oh, ain't really good for us. Still, your bodies.
Hey beauty addicts, welcome to my Target haul. In this video, we're obviously going to be going over the stuff that I got at Target recently. I did 2 trips and I think I got a bunch of the good stuff for you guys. I wanted to get stuff from a variety of brands and then a variety of types of makeup. So I had a lot of goodies in here. Now, before we get started, I do want to say thank you to everyone who's been really supportive with my surgery, all of your nice comments. It's really so sweet of you guys and has really lifted my spirits a lot. Surgery did go well and I'm still recovering. It's a process, but I will get better soon eventually, but I'm doing well so far, so I'm really excited about that, and I'm excited that I finally got to start filming again for you guys. I finally felt up to it, so moving around better, but I just want to thank you guys for all of your kind words. You guys are the greatest. Alright, now let's jump into the haul. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to go over are these Wet n Wild Under the Sheets 25 makeup wipes. So I think that these are okay. I don't think that they're anything special. The thing about makeup wipes is I can usually pretty much get any and be fine with it, as long as they're not like super scented or anything. But these aren't. There might be a little bit of scent to it, but nothing. Yeah, like a slight scent, but it's kind of soapy to me. I don't know, that's kind of weird. Not necessarily the scent, but the actual makeup wipes. So I'm not a huge fan of them. I'll use them up for sure. So I'm going to try out some more makeup wipes. These are perfectly fine, but there may be better ones out there. Next, I'm going to go over 2 face primers. I'm going to go over the Almay Smart Shade CC Luminous Primer and then the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser Primer. So these 2 are different types of primers, and it really depends on what kind of primer that you guys like. Do you like something like the Almay Smart Shade CC Luminous Primer, which to me is more of like a sunscreen type of feel, or do you like the gel, really smooth consistency, like this Maybelline Baby Skin Primer? So I prefer this. This is a lot like some of the other primers that I have. I mentioned to you guys the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer from e.l.f. and then also the NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer. This is another one that is very similar in consistency. They're great dupes for each other. I don't know if there's anyone that's particularly better. I think the NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer is a bit more watery, but all of them are great for smoothing out your skin and then making it really easy for your foundation to go on. Now, this Almay Smart Shade CC Luminous Primer, it is luminous. I do like the finish of it as far as luminosity goes. So here's just a little swatch of it. So it's like, hopefully you guys can see it, but it's like really pink. And you just rub it in, so you definitely get the luminosity from it, but it feels a little bit like a suntan lotion. A lot of people rave about the Hourglass primer. I'll link it down below, which one I'm talking about, but I tried that with a little sample size of it. I also felt it was kind of the same consistency, more of a suntan lotion type of feel, not as smooth as a gel one. So it really just depends. Some people really like that and some people don't. So if you're someone who likes the suntan lotion-y feel, go for this, and if you are someone who likes the gel, go for this. Next, let's jump into foundation. So I have the Almay Clear 4-in-1 Blemish Eraser Foundation. I'm not super excited about this foundation. I think it makes me look a little bit too pale. I think it might be a slight bit too light for me, just a tad. I think if I went the next shade up, it would have been a slightly bit darker for my skin tone, but I could always just decide to bronze, so maybe I should have bronzed today, and that would have made it better. But it's an okay consistency. I'll show you. It's definitely good for dry, normal to dry, because it is, as you can see, a little bit more dewy of a foundation, so it's kind of rolling down, but it's not too drippy like what is that one foundation? I will insert a picture of the one that I'm talking about, but that one apparently just slides right down your arms. So I wanted to show you that to you guys. There's something exciting about it, and I want to give it more time because I just got back from the hospital, so my face is pretty dry. Whenever I go to the hospital, I get really dry lips and a really dry face. So that's just something to note, that if you have really dry skin, this probably isn't going to work for you. It might work for me on my more normal days. I'm definitely not going to repurchase it, though. There's other foundations that I've liked better. Next, we're going to go over this Almay Wake Up Under Eye Concealer. This is in the shade Light, and I think the color match is perfect for my skin tone. If you have a lighter skin tone similar to mine, this will be great for you. It's okay. The brush is okay. Like, I like the brush, but I compare it to the Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch because I really love that concealer from the drugstore. Both are light coverage, but I really like the twist up. I think it's just a lot better. They both have brushes, but this one is a squeeze. And I don't think you get as good of a product out of it as you would with the twist up. The twist up kind of, all you have to do is twist it up, you get the proper amount. This one you have to squeeze, you have to hope that you get the right amount, and I usually have to try a lot harder to get out the product. So it's alright. I will definitely use it up, but I probably won't be repurchasing it just because I love the Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch a lot better. Next, we're going to go over the NYX Mineral Matte Finishing Powder. This is in light medium. Yeah, light medium, which is really great color for my skin tone. I will say that. I don't know why I bought this and why I bought the other product that I bought because I'm not a fan of loose powders. I think that they're such a pain in the butt because they have these little holes in here, which weren't even like poked out. So I gotta like poke them out just to get the product out. And then you have to like dump it in here and then dip your brush in here. I don't know if there's a better way to do it. I tried to like just put my brush in there and just kind of tilt it, but it just gets everywhere or it just doesn't come out properly and it's kind of a pain. So that is my biggest regret about it. I just hate, I'm more of a pressed powder person, but I wanted to give it a try again. I hadn't had a loose powder product in a really long time. So if you have a skin tone that is similar to mine, I would definitely try this. I just spilled this everywhere. See what I'm saying? I like pressed powders. Anyway, so if you were someone with a similar skin tone to me, it's getting everywhere, I would try it out if you don't mind the fact that it can kind of get everywhere. It's kind of a pain to work with. Next, we're going to go over the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Finishing Powder. Now, I haven't opened this yet because I opened the other one first, the finishing powder that I just explained, but I really hated the loose powder, so I didn't want to open this. I'm probably going to return it unless you guys beg, like really want me to try it out for you, or you really highly recommend it and that it's worth the pain in the buttness to get it out. I just hate that the powder just gets everywhere. It's so annoying. Next, we're going to go over the e.l.f. Tone Correcting Powder. So it looks like this on the inside, which is really funny. It has this yellow color here, blue color here, green color here, and pink. And what I do is I just swirl it all around with my F55 brush from Sigma, and then I place it underneath my eyes. Now, it's a little bit whiter of a color than I would prefer, but I don't mind it. So here, let me show you guys. So here's my Sigma F55 brush. I'm going to start in blue and just kind of circle it around. And then this is what it looks like on the brush. So a really like a white kind of color. But I don't mind it. I think it's fine to set the under eye. I'm trying to find something different than my Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette. I use a dim light color from that palette, and I really like it, but I'm hitting pan. I feel like I need to find a more affordable option. So I'm trying this out. It might be a little too white, probably be more fitting for me in the winter if I get any tanner this summer, which I probably won't. But if I end up getting any tanner, then maybe this won't work out as well for me. So if you have a lighter skin tone, I would try this out. The next item that I got is this Revlon Bronze Glow Highlighter. So I think this is alright. I wouldn't repurchase it, so let me just do a little swatch for you. So see, it looks kind of bronzy, but also kind of has like a tint of red to it. It's like kind of rosy. And I put it on my cheeks today, like on my cheekbones. I just don't like it. I just feel like, especially against a pink blush, it just like kind of looks like you have just two different colors and one's a little bit more shimmery. I really don't like that. I think maybe it might be a good blush or highlighter to use as a blush or to top a blush. I'll try that out. I did like it better the other day when I just didn't have any blush on at all and just highlighted my cheekbones. Still not a huge fan. The next item that I'm going to go over is the Sonia Kashuk Fan Brush. This is number 129, and this is what I use to apply that, the Revlon Bronze Glow Highlighter onto my cheeks. So it makes the application pretty easy, and then you just you can fluff it back and forth if you want. You need to blend it out. This is my first fan brush, so that's why I wanted to try it out. I figured I'd get my first fan brush at a drugstore, and I wanted to review another brush for you guys. So I think it's okay. I really don't have a fan brush to compare to as far as high-end goes. I will keep you guys posted, but so far I'm happy with this fan brush. Next, we're going to go over eye primers. So the first primer that I got was the L'Oreal Paris Magic De-Crease Eye Primer. And I think this is okay. It's not, I really like the MAC paint pots, and that's what I compare a lot of my primers to because I really love that consistency. I think they last really long. So this is the consistency of this one. Hopefully you guys can kind of tell. It kind of reminds me of just like a concealer. So, yeah, I'm not too a fan of it because I just think it's too thin. I don't think it's sticky enough. I don't know. But, it blends well in. Color-wise, it's a great color. You have this tip, this applicator. I'll show you right here. So that is good. So you can really kind of control how much eye primer you put on, and then you can just place it, but you will have to rub it in with your fingers. I'm not sure on how long it will make it last. I've only tried this once. I probably won't repurchase this just because I love the MAC paint pots. I have so many of them. They last a long time. I think they're really worth the money. Just to spend a little extra, but at least I got to try this out. Who knows, maybe one day I will like. The next two eye primers are the NYX eyeshadow bases. I got one in skin tone and in white, so I'll take the tops off for you guys. So these are stickier, which I do like. I like these better than the L'Oreal one that I just showed you. So see, this is what it looks like on the inside. Now whenever I put the P82 in here, it just felt, it kind of like looked like I was putting glue on my eyes. So they go on nicely. You are going to have to use your fingers to kind of rub them in. They rub in kind of thin. They're not as thick as the MAC paint pots. Not that the MAC paint pots are super thick or anything. I just think that they have more staying power. These are definitely affordable eye-based primers, and I think they're worth a shot if you guys want to try to make your makeup last long. They have these two options plus a pearlized eyeshadow base. I'm going to give these more of a go because I think these might be a good drugstore one. So I'm not really excited about the L'Oreal one. But I will keep you guys posted on how I feel about these. I definitely want to test them out more. The next item that we're going to go over is the Maybelline The Nudes palette. I've been wanting to get this for a while, but I kept pushing it off just because I have so many eyeshadows. Not only eyeshadow palettes, but just eyeshadows in general, just single eyeshadows. And I really don't need any eyeshadows. And all of my eyeshadows pretty much are high end just because I find that they work the best. And so I didn't really see the point in getting a drugstore one when I already have so many other options. But I wanted to see if there was a drugstore option out there that was good. And I know that I've seen some beauty gurus do makeup tutorials with these and they ended up looking good. So this is a great variety of colors. I don't think they're the best quality. I don't think they're the worst quality. I think you can make it work. You're just going to have to take more time with it. It's harder to work with. Now, maybe if I use a MAC paint pot as a base, it might make it easier to blend. So I'm going to try that out for you guys. But today I put this color in the crease, this color on the inner corner and the lid, and then black on the outer corner. If you guys want me to do a makeup tutorial on the look that I'm wearing now, I'd be happy to do it. I could also do a makeup tutorial using some of these other colors. I don't know if you guys are looking for a more cool tone look like the one I have now, more warm look, more natural look, whatever you guys want to see, please let me know down in the comments. But I think this is okay. You just have to know that you're going to have to work with it a little bit more. But this is a first impression. I will let you guys know how I feel about it as the weeks go on. And the last item that we're going to go over is the CoverGirl Supersizer Mascara. I really like this mascara a lot. I think it's great for separating, for elongating your lashes. And I don't think it's super volumizing, but you get a little bit of volume. Tierney Elizabeth, I'm not sure if I'm saying her name right. I'm sorry, girl, if I'm saying it wrong. I will link her channel down below, but she pretty much did one of those try-on the CoverGirl mascara videos. So she just shows you up close how she applies it, how it looks on her eyelashes. And she naturally has longer eyelashes, and it looks amazing on her. She looks like she has false lashes, and I really do like it on myself as well. So I think this was a great purchase. So if you guys need to try out a new mascara, I would highly recommend trying out the new CoverGirl Supersizer Mascara. Alright, now that we've gone through all of the products, I do want to mention the products that I am wearing in this video. So I already went over the eyeshadows that I'm wearing in this video for you guys when I reviewed the Nudes palette. But as far as primer goes, I am wearing the Maybelline The Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser Primer, and topping it off with the Almay Clear Complexion Foundation. For the concealer, I used this Almay Wake Up Under Eye Concealer. Then I topped off all of my foundation with the Light Medium NYX Mineral Matte Finishing Powder. To prime my eyes, I used the NYX Eyeshadow Base in white, the Revlon Bronze Glow Highlighter to highlight my cheekbones, which I applied with the Sonia Kashuk Fan Brush. I set my under eye concealer with the e.l.f. Tone Correcting Powder. And then for mascara, I use the CoverGirl, the Super Sizer mascara. Alright, that's it for my Target haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment down below on any drugstore products that you love, or mention below any drugstore products that you've tried that I mentioned in this video and what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it. If you agreed or disagreed with me, whatever, I'd be so glad to hear your thoughts on these drugstore products. And then make sure to hit subscribe below if you haven't subscribed to me already. Like this video if you've liked it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!
It's the moment of truth for the both of us. Apocalypse could be the end of us. I love fire, hate shaking off the dust. Baby, what I'm hearing, oh, ain't really good for us still, yeah. Bodies of beauty, love like a beast, tastes like the emperor's imperial.